of the Cyberpunk Noir one-shot, the case of the tricky trigger. Cyberpunk Noir one-shot, the case of the tricky trigger. Cyberpunk Noir. I'm getting horrible feedback from my open Twitch. So I'm just going to post this link to social media, then I'll do a quick recap of what happened last session, and we shall get into the action.
Exciting.
We're live, link.
So, Grillum, should you give us the recap for the audience, and then
yes, I just don't want to mess it up, so I'm gonna post. So I'm gonna post to my social media and then do it. So I'm not trying to do two things at once.
Yeah, of course. I'm just asking if that's what you're gonna do
yes,
later.
I will.
Make the funky recap music.
Where is my other page? I'm just gonna copy and paste. Of course, posting to my social media does nothing because nobody ever engages with anything I do on social media.
Aww.
That's okay. I'm not an influencer like y'all.
I am not an influencer. I'm a goblin in a cave.
Yeah, but you're like a cool artist.
From posting pictures.
Cool is stretching it a bit.
I think you're cool.
Thank you.
I got half my followers from
You're cool too.
Dan and Phil when I was like
We
12.
are all cool.
Grown since. It's fine.
Aww. You're cool to all of them, too. Everyone's cool.
Yeah.
So, when we last left our heroes, private investigator Harper Valentine and their friends had been hired by Transmetalloid Biotechnology to investigate the murder of one of their executives.
Ooh.
The case seemed open and shut. The murder weapon was found at the scene, and it was a gun keyed, with a biometric safety keyed to a guard who worked in the same building. That guard is Dano D'Angelo, currently in custody at a Black Lagoon precinct. You interrogated Dano, and the case got more complicated when you found out that he earnestly believes that he didn't do this crime. The cyber-evangelist has a lie detector implant, but was able to confirm that when he said, "I didn't do it," he was telling the truth. Also, the victim, Mr. Black, appears to have had a bizarre interest in Dano's medical history. He's been treated. He's been treated for diabetes at the infirmary for the past couple months, and Mr. Black had been getting regular updates on his progress. Our players, who I will reintroduce in just a moment, followed the leads. They currently have two leads to follow up on. One, they found out that Dano had hired a private investigator to investigate his suspicions that his husband was cheating on him. He was with the victim. So possible motive, very suspicious. Though again, Dano claims not to have known this because the private investigator never got back to him. And he asked you to check on him. The other lead was that you learned from some guards that Dano had been seen going in and out of Monk's Bar, a Neo-Triad hangout. So it's very suspicious that a Black Lagoon guard would have dealings with the Neo-Triad. You are currently following up the lead with the private investigator Gibb. You went to his apartment where you found him murdered. And the place being ransacked by Pinocchio gangsters. The Pinocchio gave you a bit of trouble, but after subduing and interrogating them, one of them turned out to be a big fan of the cyber-evangelist, so was very cooperative once he stopped trying to punch you to death. You found out that the Pinocchio were just found the place with the door busted, with the door wide open, and Gibb murdered, and were just ransacking the place. They don't know anything that happened, and they have since scattered. Gibb was shot in the head. Judging by the blood trails, he was killed after opening the front door. There's no signs of a struggle. His gun is still in its holster under his jacket. So that indicates that he recognized and was expecting whoever killed him. The body was then dragged over to the couch, presumably just to get it out of sight. So that's where we rejoin our heroes. You are searching the apartments and trying to find out what you can about Gibbs' death and also his investigation, as he was investigating the affair between the victim and Dano's husband. Our players are the Curator, a psychic media and self-proclaimed daddy goblin.
No, we cannot say self-proclaimed. That is Dirk's fault.
Fine. Self-proclaimed goblin, Dirk-proclaimed daddy. And the Curator is played by Mab.
Hello.
Then we have the Cybervangelist, a charismatic and silver-tongued television personality, faith healer, and actual experienced doctor, played by Dirk.
Welcome, child. Welcome.
Then we have Ren, the ex-VR addict hacker, played by Ren. Played by Jackie. The character's name is Ren. I forgot your name for a second there, sorry.
It's chill. Hello.
And finally, we have the unofficial leader of our motley crew, since they're actually the private investigator, is private investigator and unlucky in love horn dog, Harper Valentine, played by Jenny.
Yes. Hi everyone, I'm the horn dog here.
Yep. And don't worry, there will be somebody for you to hit on in the next scene.
Oh god.
Yes. Last session,
What?
I've been doing nothing but stealing kneecaps instead of stealing hearts.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's an advantage to stealing kneecaps instead of hearts.
Yeah?
You can't.
Why
If
not?
you steal somebody's kneecap, they're still alive. They're still alive to interrogate. If you steal their heart,
Exactly. And then you can steal the teeth.
yeah,
Key rings.
and bite off their ears. Ren. Alright.
It's useful information.
So, we rejoin our heroes at Gibbs' apartment. Gibb is dead. You have just sent the Pinocchio packing after finding out everything that they knew. It wasn't a lot. So here you are at your next crime scene. What is everyone doing?
I
Didn't
think
we just
I
finish
recall the
beating up
curator being
guy?
stabbed.
No, I got
hand.
stabbed, and then you healed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple people were injured in the combat, but I believe the Cybervangelist has patched them all up, at least to the best of his
Okay, cool.
abilities.
Yeah, I think I helped
Yep, they're
with
good.
the highest roll.
Looking at this console.
Very good rolls.
I think we need to get here, Ryan.
Yep, that is Gibbs' computer. Would Ren like to investigate the computer?
I shall. Hop, hop, hop.
It has been destroyed. A shotgun blast straight through the CPU.
Okay.
Is there
Huh.
anything salvageable or?
This computer has been completely totaled. Whoever wanted this thing destroyed wanted it destroyed bad and was thorough.
Okay.
No covering anything off here. There are other computers in the apartment. Most notably, Gibb had an AI personal assistant. This
Oh yeah, that's
holographic
what we were
lady.
doing.
Robot
in the
baby.
corner.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. And when there wasn't a curator asking them questions, and I was just standing there like a fool.
I mean, both of us have a habit of just standing there like a fool, so I don't know.
Sorry, what was that, Dirk? You're kind of cross-talking.
We're gonna interrogate the AI now.
Alright, the three of you are interrogating the AI. Would Harper like to do any investigation? You're the one who's good at search and crime scene investigation.
Yes, I would like to search this room.
Alright, would you please roll search?
What dice is that?
Hang on, just let me check your character sheets. Jenny. Search is a D10.
Alrighty. Oh dear, that's terrible.
The first roll of the stream.
Yeah, off to
Harper.
a bad start.
Harper picks the pillow up off the bed, looks underneath it, and says, "Well, nothing here," and leaves the room.
That's the entire room. It's all checked. It's fine.
Yeah.
As you leave the room, you notice your comrades talking to the holographic AI, and the holographic AI is a very pretty Shing woman.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I'm gonna step out of the
Oh.
way.
No, I'm not gonna hit on something that's not real. Or am
How
I?
dare you?
Well, I accept any kind of life form in my ministry anyway.
So, Curator and Cybervangelist, what questions do you have for the AI?
Can I ask it if it's okay? Can I
Oh,
inquire about its
So
well-being?
considerate.
My primary function is to serve Mr. Gibb. This functionality has been rendered moot. So I am just awaiting reassignments by the corporation. I will be found eventually.
I think the curator just kind of looks really sad, and he's like, "I know how that feels."
Oh,
I know that
Can
feeling.
we say that it's been reassigned to us and lie?
Can we?
You can try.
Who's the best liar here?
That is almost certainly the Cybervangelist.
Yeah,
Alright.
definitely.
Okay, I mean, I can disguise, so
It's already
Wait,
seen your
yeah.
face, so it knows who you are. But if you want to convince it that it's been reassigned to you,
okay,
you'll need to roll a d8.
okay. Well, I need to remember the basic.
Left-hand side of your screen.
Well, yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Oh, for
Oh man.
God's sake. Can I make the same roll, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay, the curator steps in and he's like, "You know what? I have some really, really good news for you. So, what am I rolling?"
Let me just check your character sheet. The curator. It's gonna be a D6 if you're just trying straight up lying. But if you start off by asking the AI some questions about itself, its owner, etc., and then transition into the reassignment, I'll give you your specialty in interviewing.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So, oh God, what can I ask it?
But you got to structure this as an interview that leads into it's like, oh, so what's the process for being reassigned? I have the paperwork. I have paperwork right here. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah.
So, I think first I'm gonna keep on with like the emotional connection sort of thing, because if there's one thing that the curator is, it's lonely and he'll pack bond with anything. So, maybe if we start by asking, sort of, would it make you feel better to be reassigned? Would it,
Please
did
roll
you
a
get
D12.
on well? Cool. Okay, D12.
Okay.
Please.
Good luck.
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
wait.
sake.
It's a bit better.
It's good. It's good enough.
But it's good,
As a general
right?
guideline in this system,
Good
a
enough.
4 is a bare minimum success.
Okay.
You scrape by with a 4.
Okay.
So the AI remains stoic, composed, stony faced. It kind of blinks in and out as its projectors on the fritz a little bit and says, "My relationship with Mr. Gibb was positive. I handled Mr. Gibb's social calendar, and I appear to have been his closest companion."
Oh.
Aw. Can I eat some snacks from his fridge since he's now
Alright,
absolutely
let's
can.
Having a moment.
Gremlin.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Having a moment here and you're eating snack.
Let's see what snacks are in the fridge.
Yay.
You need to roll dice for that.
Okay.
Yes, I will roll. I will roll to randomly generate snacks. 1, 2,
Ooh.
3, 4. That's a D4. I have nice physical dice. Although I forgot to unpack my Cyberpunk dice again, so I'm using the Halloween dice again. But that's okay. I'm a goth. Every day is Halloween.
Agreed.
All right. Let's see what snacks you find in the fridge. 2. That is. You find some roast seasoned crickets.
Right.
Chili flavored. And
Oh.
a cola.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on the kitchen counter and scran on this while these guys deal with that.
Can I have some? I want some of the spicy bugs.
Okay. Have some spicy bugs.
Thank you.
Would you like to offer
Thank
some
you.
spicy bugs to the AI?
Yeah. Yes, I would. Would you like a little scran on these bugs, my friend?
All right. Somebody is going to need to make a charm check to offer snacks to the AI. I recommend the Cyber Evangelist.
Can.
Yes, go for
Okay,
it.
this is very nutritious. And it's your favorite.
Roll a d12, Dirk.
Wait.
All right.
Ooh.
The AI looks taken aback and says, in a slightly broken voice, "No, nobody's ever offered me food before. I'm not organic.
Even your master.
No. Thank you." And she reaches out to try and take a spicy bug, but her holographic hand just passes through the bag.
I'm gonna leave a single cricket on the hub where she sits.
She smiles warmly.
Okay, now I'm gonna go sit on the kitchen side and eat crickets.
Right.
You guys.
Shoot, sweet master.
Alright, Curator, if you want to ask another question, this is the prime time to do it.
Oh, okay. Can I ask its name? We don't know her name.
Her name is her official designation is prototype M1L, but Mr. Gibb had nicknamed her Millie.
Millie. Oh,
Oh, she's. Oh,
I'm
Millie.
bonding with this AI already. Oh no. I'm lonely. Can you tell I've been in isolation for 2 years?
Yeah. That's why it's so good to play games with friends.
It truly is. It really is. I am very happy today.
That's good.
Oh.
As Millie tells you her name, would Cyber Evangelist and Curator, I'd like you to re-roll something. Give me just a moment. Cyber Evangelist, please roll a d6. And Curator, please roll a d8.
I feel threatened by all the hearts that Dirk's drawing
Ah!
on. Oh god.
Oh.
Alright. Cyber Evangelist, as she tells you her name, you notice Millie stealing a mournful glance in the direction of Gibb.
No.
Oh, no.
Why are
There's a
our
lot
dice
of
cursed
love
with digital
stories.
dice?
Alright, negative rolls still, shit rolls still progress the story. This is a very fail-forward system.
Yes, dice.
I want to try investigating the room again.
Alright, before we do that, Arsonist, the one that's got a thing for kneecaps, was Harper. They shot several guys in the kneecaps.
Yes. Yes,
I wish I could see
exactly.
the stream. I can't see the comments.
Alright,
So,
so what would you like to
which
investigate
dice
next?
should I roll?
First of all, what do you want to investigate? Just doing a wide sweep of the entire apartment? You want to focus on a room?
Yeah, just the room earlier. The same room.
Same room?
Yeah.
Alright, that is a D10.
Okay. Wish me luck, everyone. Hey, not too bad! I guess you guys wish me luck, you know?
Yep.
Hopefully.
Alright, you do a thorough search of the room. You notice that there are several filing cabinets. Gibb seems to have compulsively taken physical notes and kept hard copies of all his case notes. So perhaps his case notes from his most recent investigation are not lost after all.
Ooh.
Alright, can I check that?
Absolutely. Roll a d12 for crime scene investigation.
Alright, I need more luck. Oh, you know what? My luck is getting good here.
Oh, the dice look. That's where it's gone.
You search through the filing cabinet thoroughly, but you can find no record of the case. Looking for looking into Rob DeAngelo's infidelity. It is at this point that the curator, you follow Millie's gaze towards Gibb, and something clicks in your mind. You've seen Gibb before.
Oh, okay.
You had an interview scheduled with him.
Oh.
He came to you a couple days ago, saying that he could blow the lid off of a huge corporate conspiracy, and that he wanted to schedule an interview.
Right.
Oh.
I'm gonna hop off the counter. And
Guys,
Curator, you didn't tell us nothing.
I have really bad brain fog. No. Okay.
You didn't recognize him at first because his face has been, bulleted.
Mutilated.
Yeah.
I recognize his clothes.
Yeah, but Millie's long, mournful gaze caused you to take a second look, and you recognize his clothes and what little of his face is still intact.
So the curator kind of peers over him. He wants to make sure because, memory could be unreliable. But he kind of peers over him and I recognize that jacket.
Can I heal
that jacket.
his face?
I'm afraid not. He is very dead, and you're a damn good doctor, but you're not actually a miracle worker.
Just bring back to life his face, just his face, nothing else. He's like Cassandra from Doctor Who.
I am a miracle worker.
You play one on TV.
Yeah.
I did really believe I can.
No, I'm afraid you can't bring back the dead.
Okay, so I recognize. He said he was going to blow open a big thing. What exactly did you say again?
Some corporate conspiracy that he could blow the lid off of. He didn't give any more details.
He didn't specify what corporation, anything like that. He just said it was big.
He was almost certainly referring to Transmetalloid Biotech, given that you live in the Transmetalloid Biotech enclave. They control everything.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so, was that all he said?
Just that he could blow the lid off a big corporate conspiracy. He needed a couple days to prepare, and then he wanted to do an in-person interview.
Okay, so it's really important then that we check all of his notes, and not just the ones related to the murder then?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And with Harper's last roll, they can give you a rundown on all of his recent cases. Couple missing persons, a robbery or two, nothing corporate, though.
Okay.
To be found in that filing cabinet. It is possible that he kept his most sensitive notes in a hidden place.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it in this room?
I'm not gonna tell.
Alright, fair enough.
Secrets and secrets. Okay, so I think it's probably important that the curator sort of talks to Harper and is like, this could be bigger than just this murder.
Yeah.
I
mean, that means we just need to investigate more.
We have looked in here.
Would Millie know anything?
She might.
Maybe I think we should talk to Millie.
Alright. Cyber Evangelist, talking is your area of expertise. Also, I'd like to point out that Millie is an AI. She can be hacked if Ren wants to go there.
That's weird.
I'm gonna lick the dust with my fingers.
Alrighty.
I will convince you to
I have
hack
the leg of a
Millie.
cricket stuck in the side of my mouth. Now it's
I
time.
think I love Ren.
Okay.
I think
Dust
I'm in
is
love.
off the
Ren is
fingers.
very good.
Let's hack.
Don't forget, give
That's what I
Millie
say. I say-
virtual box.
Let's hack, but
Alright.
in a secretive way.
Alright.
Hacker man in action.
You
Yeah.
bring up cyberspace. Millie has control, has subsystems for memory. Millie has subsystems for her memory, Gibbs' diary, light and door controls for the apartment, and an unlabeled subsystem.
Oh my god! I mean,
Ooh,
I feel
unlabeled.
like the diary is most useful currently. Cause is the diary completely encrypted and secret? Is it like WhatsApp? There's no hacking allowed.
You will be, it is unencrypted, so since you have a cyberdeck, you can just read it.
All right, should we do that, or what does everyone want to do?
Uh,
Let's start off with the diary.
Yeah.
Gib had a interview arranged with the curator for a couple days from now, and also not an appointment, but just a note on there is that he had a visitor yesterday.
A visitor.
Yep.
Can we see what time because she controls the door unlocks? We
Yep.
could see around what time the door was unlocked.
The door records show that it was locked when Gib got home yesterday around 8, and it was unlocked again when his visitor arrived at about 11.
When was someone murdered?
Either Harper or the Cybervangelists can estimate a time of death with CSI or first aid.
Who wants to do that?
Who wants to poke the body?
both can.
Wanna do rock, paper, scissors?
Roll a d10, Dirk.
Okay.
Side note quickly.
Beep, boop, beep,
I'm
beep.
not afraid of it.
Yes, I'm a
There's
doctor.
a bumblebee in the entire world just sitting on my window. It's massive. I've never.
All right.
It's a drone.
Time of
It's
death is yesterday.
Government drone.
Time of death is yesterday around 11 p.m. It looks like this visitor was the murderer.
All right. What else can we see that would be useful?
There is Millie's memory, which includes everything she's seen.
Oh yeah.
Although that is encrypted, so you'll need to copy over the video files in order to be able to view them. There is also this mysterious unlabeled subsystem.
Well, I'm gonna do all of them, so let's do the cameras first.
All right, that will be a copy virus. Roll a d12 plus. Let's see, what cyberdeck do you have? d12 plus d8.
No. Oh yeah, you go.
Ooh.
Oof.
It's not enough.
All right. The virus does not take, and Millie sort of blinks back on, facing you directly, and says, "Please do not hack me."
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The curator comes over and he's like, Ren, will you be rude to our friend?
Can I ask someone to?
then can I lower her defense?
I
You
feel
can certainly
if
distract her.
It's a good thing.
So
that
it
we're
will
doing
be
it.
easy to hack.
Sorry, Mab and Ren, you were trying to say something as well. Yes, you can, Dirk. Just a moment.
What if we tell her that if she wants to find out what happened to Mister over here, we gotta see those files. Intimidate, but in a friendly way.
We can intimidate her, but nicely.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Curator, please roll a d12.
Okay, before I do that, Jackie, you're coming in kind of quiet on my thingy.
Is this better?
That's much better, thank you.
Okay, cool.
I'm kind of deaf.
No, it's cool.
Okay, D12 was it?
I will
D12.
cheer Harper then.
Yes.
D12. Boop.
So someone.
Oh, for
um.
goodness sake.
Why?
Millie
Someone
looks distraught and says, "I am sorry. I want to help find my friend's killer, but my but my safeties do not allow me to divulge private information to strangers.
Okay.
But we are not strangers.
Can I roll for reassurance?
We are your friend.
Cybervangelists, roll a d12, and Ren, doop-a-doop-a-doop, roll a d12.
Alright.
Wait, what is my dice?
D12.
Ooh, not bad at all.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah!
Alright. The Cybervangelist reassures Millie that you're there to help, and that, if he were still alive, Gib would want his companion to be the one to help unlock his murder. And Ren chimes in, saying that she knows how to bypass Millie's safeties and put you in as close friends, giving you access to the video files, as well as allowing her to transfer ownership over to you.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
And
I'm gonna get a new pet.
And after a few moments' consideration, Millie consents Ren to do her thing. Unfortunately, she can't turn off her encryption, but since she's not going to stop you or set off any alarms, you can just try until you succeed.
Alright, let's do that.
So you hack her systems files as the four of you as close friends of Gib. You unlock the video files and transfer them to your HUD, and also you transfer official ownership of You can transfer official ownership of Millie to one of the party. Who wants an AI friend?
I want a friend!
Curator wants a friend.
I want a friend! Please!
Yeah, okay.
I need followers, not friends.
Listen, it's shotgun, isn't it? I feel like Ren goes by shotgun. Curator said it first. It's shotgun.
The curator just looks like pure delighted. Like you know when you give like a kid the present that they wanted at Christmas?
Their first Nintendo DS.
Exactly.
So you dig up a mag cable from the drawers, and Ren uploads Millie to the curator's HUD. She disappears from the holographic projector and appears on the curator's HUD in augmented reality.
Wow.
He's just there like, I have a little friend.
Yep. So Millie
Kind of
is
stunning.
so Millie is with you constantly now. She can she only appears on your HUD, but she can walk around anywhere within your field of view.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
I feel like this is too much responsibility.
She's not real, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, stop being mean to my friend!
This is Millie.
Oh my god.
Millie! Oh, she's pretty.
So, just curious, who's the doctor in our group? Because there's someone in the comments saying, oh, the doctor's accent is simply enchanting. Where is he from? So, who's the doctor?
That is Dirk.
Yeah! Dirk! Someone's saying your voice is amazing.
I agree with them.
Yeah, accept the compliment.
Do we do those files?
Thank you. I accept it with my whole heart. I'm always open for new followers to my ministry. Come, child. Come.
Stop culting the comment section.
Also, Ren, since you have full access to Millie's subsystems now, you can flip the switch on that unnamed subsystem.
Hey, let's do it.
Alright, it is just a simple switch. And everybody, Jenny, roll a d6.
Got it.
Dirk,
Wish me luck, everyone.
roll a d6.
Okay.
Ugh! Yellow did not wish me luck, that's why.
Yeah.
Nab, d6.
Well,
Ooh.
Oh,
And
yes.
Jackie, d6. D6 is all around.
Oh my god, everyone's doing better than me. I'm so sad.
well, you got all the look earlier.
All right.
I got
Yes.
all the rolling look earlier.
Cyber Evangelist, you hear a click come from the bedroom.
Oh.
Click.
Click, click.
Click.
Who wants to
go on
investigate the click?
Someone.
Cyber Evangelist? I
What?
don't know if I can, because technically I didn't hear it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sad.
When Ren flicked the mystery switch, you heard a click come from the bedroom.
Really sensitive soul, as though.
Alright, nothing appears to have
Click.
changed, but you're welcome to roll a d6 to search the place if you want.
Oh,
Oh,
if
let me
possible,
see.
maybe you can tell Harper about it, and then I can help out.
Harper, I need
Yes.
your help. Come with me.
Okay.
Come with
The ear
me
code
to the
I've got on
bedroom.
Dark's foot.
Alright, that sounds hella wrong. I'll come with you to the bedroom, no problem.
No one's going here. The bed clicking.
Alright?
Oh yeah, the bed's clicking. It's gonna creak later as well.
Yeah. You can
It's
roll
PG-13,
hard R.
so I need to roll dice as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Dirk, roll a d6, and Jenny, roll a d10 for search, and a d12 for crime scene investigation.
Okie
Okay,
dokie.
clickety click. What?
Oh, my second roll was better though, thank God.
Yes.
I'm carrying.
Alright, Cyber Evangelist is too busy trying not to be embarrassed by Harper's lewdness to find anything. Harper
I'm
doesn't do a
a
good job
holy
looking
man.
around, but you do notice that there is a slight raise in the mattress that was not there before,
Huh.
Ooh.
as if something is underneath it.
Alright, I'm gonna check it.
Alright, lifting up the mattress, there is a safe hidden in the bed frame underneath the mattress, and it is open.
Oh my god, yellow. Can I open it?
About asking Millie.
Searching the safe, you find the case notes for the investigation you were interested in the investigation into the case that Gib was doing for D'Angelo. Unfortunately, the actual notes themselves are written in a cipher. It is at that point that Mr. White, remember him? The corpo who's supposed to be overlooking your investigation, appears behind you and says, I can decrypt those for you.
Oh, great.
I don't trust him.
Where is he come
What?
from?
Can we not just say, oh, great, and can we question why he's here?
Oh, that's true.
No one
Yeah, I'm not the
seen him
smartest.
coming in.
Yeah. Where did he pop
Even-
up from?
Millie.
It's my job to oversee your investigation. I am overseeing.
That's horrifying, first of all.
I'm gonna tell him he's getting a bit too big for his boots.
Is he lying?
My boots are the perfect size, I assure you. They are tailor fit.
No.
He is not. He's just doing. He's genuinely just doing his job. He's supposed to oversee you, so he followed you from the precinct and tracked you here, and now he's here to help.
What, and no one noticed him?
Nope, he's very sneaky.
That's why I'm very nervous.
Okay, well, I'm small, so I'm gonna gently poke him in the chest and tell him to, keep his distance.
All right, roll a d4. He is extremely not scared of you.
It doesn't matter, I've said my point.
Can the curator just gently guide her away, please?
Alright. I'm gonna go on this rug, which I'm then gonna try and straighten out because it's annoying.
I'm gonna help with straightening the rug because It's really, really irritating.
Right. Unfortunately, I can't actually change the map. This entire background is a pre-made map, so I can't actually straighten the rug.
Can we still roll to straighten it, please?
We're gonna use our little feet and kind of drag the rug with our feet.
Here, I know what I can
Yes. Yes.
do. Doobie doobie doo up, doobie doobie doo up.
I've made my point clear. This man's a creep. What
Yeah.
kind of man just sneaks up on another human being like that?
We have
And
a rug.
enter the room where there are two people ready to clicking.
Right, the rug is straightened.
The rug is straightened. The curator goes to the middle of it and immediately like sits down cross-legged like a cat.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pet the
On your-
creator.
On your HUD, Millie sits down cross-legged next to you.
Oh my god.
Yay! I've got a little friend. He sort of like sits there and he knows no one else can see her, but he just sort of happy stims.
Oh.
He kind of flaps his hands a little.
Aw.
He's just joyful.
I'm gonna
Pet my daddy.
I
Alright.
swear to God.
Alrighty.
Alright, so
kind of-
Harper, are you handing over the case notes to Mr. White?
Yes, but I'll be keeping an eye on him.
Alright, he will brush off the desk, pull out a stylus, and begin working on the cipher. Phil, without looking at you, he says, "Feel free to continue your investigation. I'll get back to you once I have this decoded."
Someone
I
needs to
feel like
stay in
someone
the
should-
room.
Yeah, exactly. Should I be the one doing that?
I believe there's still a lead follow-up at Monk's Bar.
Wait, Dirk, can you ask him something? Ask him like,
Yes.
is he gonna, change the results or anything? Is he gonna tamper with the evidence at all?
Are you going to fuck us? Fuck our investigation. I mean that.
Yeah, okay.
My job is to oversee and investigate and assist in your investigation. I will do my job. He is telling the truth. Mr. White is a corporate drone. He is very much working for Transmetalloid, but he appears to genuinely be here to help. He's just not interested in making friends.
Do you have voyeurism kink?
So
No.
is that? All is what? Does he have what?
No, I will.
Does he have-
Voyeur kink?
Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. Does he have what? Voyeur King?
One.
No. He does not.
Is he lying?
He is not.
Okay.
Oh dear.
sorry. Slip up.
Thinking about keeping it PG-13, right?
Mr. Cybervangelist, I have no kinks. I am a proud asexual.
Okay.
If you want to know about kinks, you should ask Harper what they're thinking of.
Excuse me, is that a roast?
Big roast.
Harper.
You've been roasted like potato.
Together.
Yeah, what? How come Mr. White knows all about my kings, huh?
Good question. Oh,
Good
actually,
question.
no.
I'm gonna investigate him.
I take that back. He actually wouldn't.
I'm gonna investigate you.
He actually wouldn't. He instead calls out Ren, not Harper.
Ah, thank God.
No. No, I feel like
Deflecting the roast.
Because there's actually a very good reason that he wouldn't know about Harper's kinks, but would know about Ren's. Sorry, I've just made the executive decision that Ren has at least one kink.
what are we saying it is? Do I get
Well,
to
you,
decide?
you were a VR addict, and there is a subculture in the universe of people called freakers or light freaks, who are people who fall in love with AIs. So
That's not a kink. That is not a kink. That's not a kink. That's a relationship.
That is
It's something that's still very taboo in this world, so I think it would count. At least it's something that Mr. White, being a conservative corpo, would consider an embarrassing kink.
Listen,
How dare he?
Ren quit that shit ages ago.
It's
now
okay,
doing
I
chemistry
accept
with
you
the curator. I'm not gonna mess it up.
But
But I am gonna give him the side eye and possibly think about punching him, but I'm not going to.
He completely ignores you. His eyes are fixated on these notes.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit back on the
Okay.
rug and I'm gonna tap my toes on the curator's toes. We're just gonna sit here and
Yes.
tippy tappy.
we're gonna sit here, we're gonna tippy tappy, we're gonna forget what we're doing in investigation, and we're just gonna have fun.
Yay!
So after the curator and Ren are tippy tapping, Millie will join in and tippy tapping along with you.
Yes!
Awesome.
But Harper will remind you that you still have an investigation to do. You've thoroughly sweeped this crime scene. You think you found everything that there's to be found here, and thanks to Cyber Evangelist, you're pretty sure you can trust Mr. White to decrypt this document honestly and get back to you. So off to Monk's Bar to see what D'Angelo was doing there.
Oh, before we do that, does he have a wardrobe? Does Gip
He
have
does.
a wardrobe? Can I check his wardrobe?
Lots of trench coats.
Can I take one?
Yes.
Yes!
You now have a trench coat.
I would like to also take.
He is a flasher.
Oh no.
I mean, it's
Twinsies.
light freak, right? And
I
light
like small as well,
flashes.
so it's like strangely oversized.
That's adorable.
Ah, somebody's piece disappeared. What happened? What happened? The Cyber Evangelist disappeared. There he is. I found him. It's okay. It's all okay.
It was the shock of the trench coats, because we look so cool.
Can mine be a duster?
It can.
Hell
Mine's
yeah.
an oversized duster.
We look awesome, I've decided.
You do.
You know what? I want a duster as well.
Hell yeah.
Wait, are we just stealing a dead man's clothes?
I mean, he doesn't need it
You're
anymore, you
tampering
know?
with evidence.
Where's the bloody
He
map? Where'd I
isn't
put it?
using them.
Exactly. He's
Here it
not
is, I
using them. He won't need them anymore where he's going.
Oh god, that's a lot of people.
Oh no. I feel like I
My
hear
social anxiety.
It's cool, roll with me. We'll be fine.
Whoa.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Time to get my horny
this is
on.
the...
Alright. You arrive at Monk's Bar. It's a Neo Triad run nightclub. And Harper, you two people in the club are going to catch your eye.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Unfortunate.
The first is a very beautiful woman at the bar. She's got fair skin, dark black hair. She's extremely busty. She looks like she's had a subtle body sculpting done. She's got synth skin plates around her face and chest, but it's all exquisitely done, very subtle, very tasteful. She's wearing a fishnet top and faux fur shawl with long black opera gloves, stiletto heeled boots, and a tight PVC miniskirt.
Dang.
He may be one of my...
She
I'll
is
touch her.
smoking, and she's currently enjoying a cocktail and chatting with the bartender. The other person you reckon who catches your attention in the bar, you're much less pleased to see. Over here is Brick, the white hat mercenary who is currently hunting you.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no, huh?
Is this a good time for me to buy me and the curator a whiskey because we are wearing trench coats and we feel like it's a kind of...
Are
Absolutely.
we still wearing trench coats?
Yeah, we got the trench coats. I'm gonna go to the bar and kind of put my elbow on the side of the bar like you do in the cowboy movies. Tap on the desk and say, and then flick a coin.
2 glasses of synth whiskey will cost you 10 bites.
Do I got 10 bites?
Yes.
All right.
You each started out with 200.
The curator stands behind Ren. You know that meme where it's like, I have a strong woman, so she can tell the waiter that I ordered mashed potatoes, not like. He stood behind her like that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hand you the drink and then nudge the curator to head and ass me. Does anyone know what that is?
No.
No.
You do the cheers, but you also tink the bottom of the glass together.
Oh,
Tops
yes.
and tails. Yeah, we're gonna tops and tails and then drink
Okay.
it.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna look very
Alright.
cool to everyone around us, but we're really not as well.
I like how we think we're top investigators when really we're just 2 idiots in oversized trench coats. Neither of us really enjoy, but it
I'm
looks...
just an idiot with 4 eyes, mate.
Alright, that's what we're doing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6,
my God.
5 eyes.
What happened?
You became suddenly huge.
I was counting the curator's eyes because I was pretty sure he had more than 5 eyes. He has 5 on his face, and another 2 on his hands, 1 on his tie, and 2 on his jacket.
I may have overdone the eyes slightly, but I'm going with it.
It's aesthetic.
Alright, what's everyone else doing while we're pretending to be...
I'm gonna tell
noticed
everyone
Harper worry.
that person is hunting me.
Yep. So you have a couple goals here. Find out what D'Angelo was doing here. Avoid getting into an altercation with the heavily armed mercenary across the room. And also, if Harper wants to flirt with his femme fatale, that's an option.
Yeah, I want to, but I'm kind of
I'm
busy not
distracted.
getting killed.
Fair
Can I
enough.
go up to him and offer him a game of, I don't know, virtual poker? Because I'm a little bit...
Oh, you're
pissed
distracted.
now. Yeah, I'm gonna go over and be the small
Okay.
idiot that is offering to sneakily gamble.
Alright.
I will be Harper wingman then.
Alright.
Oh?
Jack,
Yeah, I'll help you hook up with her.
Oh, how nice of you. Thank you.
Oh, we gotta bring over Millie.
Oh, yeah, let's not forget Millie.
Oh yeah, Millie.
Jack?
Can Millie help us with the poker?
She can!
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, I'm
Jack-
good at poker. I feel like
Jackie, please roll a d8 for gaming smack talk.
amazing.
Beautiful.
Ooh. So I'm gonna approach the sexy lady and start with a nice opening line. I'll be, showing off my trench coat and invite her to touch it, and then I'll say, "Hey, partner material, yo."
Very suave.
Material girl.
Exactly.
Material girl.
Alright,
Do I need to
Ren?
roll a dice?
Yes, you will in just a moment.
That's the song
I just need to deal with
currently
Ren's challenge.
playing in this spot.
This is nobody's fault, but every time the duck said material girl, I've been trying to take a drink.
Wow.
You're not making it easy.
What dice is it that I need to roll?
D8.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh, Max, bro! You know what? I got this in the bag.
You do.
Whoa.
That's because I help you.
Yes, thank you. Maybe it turns out that she's one of your followers,
You actually don't need the help. She turns towards you, very open body language. She blushes, runs a finger across your lapel, and strokes your calf with her stilettos.
Ooh.
Meanwhile,
Ooh, she's getting
over,
steamy here, huh?
meanwhile, over with Ren, Brick tells you to fuck off, but you can tell he's tempted by your challenge.
I'm gonna use
Maybe you
it's
need-
a joke pickup line to soften him, and I've already got it.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
gonna say, "Would you like a worm do?"
What's a worm do?
And then I'm gonna get out my finger and say it wriggles to the ground like this, and wiggle my finger.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle.
He looks perplexed and unamused.
I will state once again that I love Ren.
All right. I need to offer him. I'll like. I want to be like it's totally under the table. Who's gonna know? And then kind of act like I don't really know how to play, so he thinks he'll win.
All right, that'll be a lying check.
I'm also a bit drunk.
You're at a D6 for lying, but if the cyber evangelist wants to come talk you down, he can do that.
You see that wiggle, worm?
It's a mating dance.
So what dice I need to roll?
D8. And a D6 from Jackie.
All right,
Okay.
rolled.
That wiggling,
Alright,
Wow.
hypnotizing.
Alright, Jackie reaffirms that the game will be under the table, and there will be a good amount of money on the line. And Dirk sidles up to Brick and whispers to him that this is an easy con. Ren is a terrible poker player, and Brick's gonna cave and accept the challenge.
Hey.
Nice.
You both enter. You both grab a couple of VR headsets from the bar and enter into a VR poker game with Millie as the dealer.
I'm also gonna grab another whiskey because that looks cool.
Cool.
Another. Bang on the desk.
So let's
Later.
get back to Harper. How's the flirting going?
Oh god.
I would want to try and invite this lady to our group. Like maybe she would know something. Maybe she's met the victim before or something. Like if everyone talks to her, maybe we can get something
You
out.
gotta woohoo her first. Take her to a corner. Corner her
No,
off.
you can't woohoo her.
I mean, not woohoo as in woohoo, but you know, there's an empty seat over there. Y'all could get cozy. Just a
So
suggestion.
I remember someone said no PG-18 stuff, and I believe it was Jax who said that.
Maybe I was joking. I've already broken the times.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Material
we go.
girl.
This is PG-18.
Yeah, we change it now, you know.
It was never
No, there is no
PG-13 to
PG-13.
begin with.
I tried to keep it PG-13 actually.
I did not.
We don't.
All right.
No attempt was made.
All right. Harper, roll a D8 to coax the femme fatale over to the couch.
Alrighty. Okay, blast me, everyone. Blast me.
Bless.
Not too bad. Thank you, Doug.
All right. She sticks her nose up and says, "I don't want to go to the couch with you. I want to go upstairs with you."
Oh, spicy. Fade to black scene here.
We're talking upstairs.
And she will order a couple cocktails from the barkeep, hand one to you, and lead you by the hand up the stairs.
Bye.
Well, now that
Bye,
they're out of the
everyone.
way, we could do some investigation.
I'm
after
kind of
we-
worried about
Excuse me?
Harper now.
No, I mean, like, now that the man can't see you, so we can kind of...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, investigate that girl's clothes and body, if you know what I mean. Oh dear, why am I like this? Okay, anyways.
Alright, so Harper, the femme fatale leads you upstage, says, "I'm Misty, by the way."
Nice to meet you, Misty.
And she takes off your jacket and begins making out with you.
It's not a jacket, Misty. It's a
duster.
duster.
Oh,
Whatever it is, it's coming off.
Okay.
Things progress rapidly from there. You learn that while Misty has had a fair amount of body sculpting done, her boobs are 100% natural and very nice.
Wow.
Very interesting detail there. She boobily boobs, you know?
Yep. Unsurprisingly, she looks even better with her clothes off, and y'all get down to it. Fade to black.
Fade to black. Ooh.
Meanwhile, Ren and Brick are playing video poker, and this is a perfect opportunity for the curator and Cyber Evangelist to poke around if they wish. But Ren, roll a d12 for gaming.
Gaming.
Oh, first of all, how much are you betting on the game?
I don't know. Like
I can lend
50?
you money.
50
I don't
bites?
need money. 50.
50 bites, sounds good. Roll a d12.
Hey. Oh god.
Don't worry,
That's good.
Ooh.
Alright. Ren wins the first hand. And Brick, gritting his teeth, calls for a best 2 out of 3, double or nothing. You gonna take it?
I'm gonna call it.
Alright. 100 bites on the line. Are the Cyber Evangelist and the curator doing anything to investigate while the game is going on?
There's a guy over here. Here. This guy with a very interesting coat.
You gonna steal it?
Can I investigate the guy with the very interesting coat?
Yes.
I will go to the bartender.
Right. The man with the very interesting coat, let's see, does the curator know anything about gangs? Nope.
No.
So, he's a Shing man with, very heavily augmented, subcutaneous armor, that shows off, beneath his, suit. Very interesting jacket, as you see. It's this cool, dark purple design with golden dragons and a filigree tie. Cybernetic jaw. And he's sitting on the couch with a shotgun propped up on the couch next to him. And he's just sort of fiddling with a knife.
Oh, okay. The curator kind of like wanders over to the table. He's slightly tipsy at this point, so he's not the steadiest. I mean, he's never the steadiest because he's lanky as hell. But he kind of wanders over, and he stands there with his half-empty glass of whiskey and kind of rocks back and forth on his feet and tries to like cast side glances at him, kind of inviting a conversation, but he's not good at starting the conversation because this guy has weapons.
All right. He will pause from examining his knife, look up to you, and in a smooth and surprisingly pleasant voice, he says, "Yes, can I help you?"
So the curator, he is trying to be very casual here. He is trying to look very cool because this man has very nice clothes and now a very nice voice. So he kind of like says something along the lines of,
"I like your jacket."
I'm going with it. Yep. That's about as smooth as we get here.
Alright, he will gently place the combat knife down on the table and say thank you. It was imported all the way from Changxi.
Oh wow, that's it's very beautiful. It's very lovely.
I'm from Xinguang. Maybe I can talk to him too.
You can speak
Don't
to
step
him
in on my
in his
flirting
native language.
efforts.
If I win this round, can I try and buy the jacket for the curator off? Of the man.
It's too expensive.
Yeah,
It's more than 100.
that jacket is a lot more than 100 bytes.
Can I get it through charm?
You can try.
You could also
No,
try
actually-
it on and then run away.
Actually, I'm gonna. Is there space next to him on the couch?
There is.
Can he ask if he can sit with him? I feel like he should kind of try and get out of his social anxiety here. He's gonna try and sit with him.
Alright, he will accept your invitation and motion to the seat next to him.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of want Ren to
Ooh.
glance over worried because the curator and man with big knife, you know,
Daddy like his big knife.
kind of worrying.
God, Dirk. Swear to God.
Am I done yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I've been doing it for a long time, you know?
Yeah. No, Misty keeps you going for a while, but afterwards, you do learn some important information in Pillow Talk.
Oh,
The afterglow.
spicy.
Misty is a bit of a barfly. She hangs around various clubs around the Enclave. Her favorite are the gang run clubs. They're a bit more dangerous, but they're the best place for gossip.
Oh,
And she's a bit of a gossip hound.
Spill the tea.
And,
yes. Spill the tea, sis.
And when you mentioned that you're looking for somebody for Dano D'Angelo, she recognizes your description of him and says that he did indeed come in, was all business, didn't even order a drink. Looked very out of place, but he had some kind of business with the Neo-Triad's bookkeeper, who she informs you is this gentleman over here.
Wait. Oh. Okay, well, fellas, y'all know what to do now.
He spent nearly an hour talking with the bookkeeper, and Misty spotted him leaving with a small package. So now that you have that information, I think we still have a ways to go here. About the rest doesn't count of them the climax. So I think this is a good place to take a 10-15 minute break, get a drink, use the loo, stretch your legs, and we'll be back in 10-15 minutes. Sound good?
Hey. Yeah, right?
Yep.
Good.
Alright, switch over into the Be Right Back screen. And I'll be back in 10-15 minutes.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, so hopefully the stream is paused right now because I think I'll probably eat something.
I'm gonna take a drink of my sippy drink.
Okay, be right back, everyone. Doodles.
Goodbye.
I already have drink, so I'm just gonna sit here.
I'm gonna drink loudly.
Great.
I hope I win this game. Hope I win the poker game.
I hope you do, and I hope that I really want the curator to have a look with this guy because I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah. Unless he tries to stab you, and then the ears are coming off.
With his big knife.
I swear. I think he's kind of like,
You out.
I don't know anyone in this room. Papa's gone straight to the flirting thing, and he feels not like left out, but sort of like, you know, I should make an attempt here. I should make an attempt. And he then sees this guy with really beautiful coat, pretty cool looking, and he's like, huh. Huh.
I should make an attempt too.
Where did I go? Oh, did I move myself? Shit. Trying to get rid of the writing I did. Does anyone know how to get rid of the writing?
You just click it with the cursor thing, and you would do backspace.
Yay! Okay. Because I know I've been annoying with that, so I'm just gonna.
I feel like I've definitely got like several drawing ideas from this one.
Oh, totally. I just feel like Ren is a chaotic gremlin who doesn't know this. You know, they say like the smaller the dog, the more aggressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
The
Like
bigger the dog, the more clueless.
Yeah, exactly. I think, well, because her whole thing is that she's like a bit like a drug addict, but with a VR, and has quit. So, like, the whole being in virtual reality has made her unaware of her like actual situation when it comes to danger.
Yeah.
So she's like very willing to fuck people up without really thinking about the consequences.
Yeah, I think the curator's naivety kind of comes from the fact that he's because he's like a curator, he's a story collector. Though he's so used to like looking at people through stories that he's not entirely sure how to be a part of it. And he's got that kind of, like you said, like the small dog think big dog think nothing.
Big dog Boof, small dog Spawn from hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what makes them so great.
Yeah, I like it. It's the classic group dynamic. Big tall one shy, small little one fearless.
Big Angie.
Big Angie.
You do need to draw your character as dog.
Oh my god, that
That would be so cute.
I mean Ren would just be a stinky looking chihuahua with like with like
No,
a
no, a
party hat
really.
on.
You know when Shih Tzus like are really scary.
No, because they're terrifying.
I crossed the line into hellish.
Alright, so
What kind of dog you will be, curator?
curator is like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like that, but you know, Borzois?
Yeah.
I feel like he looks like a Borzoi.
Oh yeah, I love Borzois. And then Ren is kind of like this,
No!
but also
Yes.
at times like this.
Oh.
That's how the curator sees Ren.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, you know the meme of the two greyhounds looking at the bubble?
Yeah.
One of those is the curator.
Oh my god. The curator's like a dog that looks like Babushka. If I can find it. No, they don't have. If you type in Babushka dog, it doesn't come up with any.
How dare.
I've been looking at the stream chat, and people are just talking about what's that game with the kid and he's got the implant in his head.
I don't know.
No. Basically, all the stream comments aren't about the stream; it's about a video game.
Cybermaster
Aw.
back in the house.
Hey,
Hello!
we were just discussing what dogs our characters would be if they were dogs.
That's
It's
a
quite
very
funny.
discussion that I don't want to interrupt, but if anybody in any of the chats has any questions about Cyberpunk Noir, the system, or the setting, now's a great time to do it while I'm looking at chat.
Ask
Or
us
just continue talking about dogs.
questions.
Dogs are good.
Ask us questions. I should have finished this bottle of water by now. That's the curator trying to do interrogation tracks.
These are the only two gifs I have saved.
Beautiful.
Stinky, stinky.
Stinky, stinky.
I feel like a child with an iPad whenever I get access to the gift.
Background information on the setting, Death of Buck.
They want background information.
Yes, gotcha. Alright, so Cyberpunk Noir is a original Cyberpunk tabletop RPG designed and created by me, Gwillem. Though it is set in on the planet of Terra Firma, a world very much like our own, but not our own, in the late 2180s. In the latter half of the 21st century, the Terra Firma was struck by the collapse. It was the biggest cyber attack in history.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Hello, I'm just giving background information on the world.
Okay, cool.
So the cyber attack, it collapsed the economies of all the world's countries. The world governments quickly followed, and the world descended into anarchy for about 2 years. From the ashes of the old world, in this literal apocalypse, the 11 largest and most powerful megacorporations in the world arose with the Enclave system. They walled off the largest cities on terra firma and sectioned them off into enclaves, each controlled completely by one of these 11 corporations, the Midabode 10. With nowhere else to turn, the remaining populace flocked to the megacities and signed away their lives and their rights to these megacorporations as employees. Everybody except for the few who make their living as nomads in the wastes blasted by nuclear war and natural disaster live in the enclave. If you live in an enclave, you are an employee of that corporation. They own you. But society is stratified based on height. Because these cities are walled off, they grow vertically. They're full of skyscrapers, often 100 stories tall, and the corporate elite and celebrities live at the top, commuting by skybridge and hover car, where they live lives of luxury heavily monitored by their parent corporations. Down at street level, where the poor and downtrodden live. Things are a bit less tightly controlled. It's gangs rule on street level, and ordinary people are just trying to mete out a meager existence, working, slaving away for their parent corporations, earning just enough to keep a roof over their head, processed food on the table, and a new vid on the TV every night. In this world where gangs rule and corporate security doesn't really give a damn what happens at street level as long as the people do their jobs and don't riot, there is a massive private investigator industry, and players play as private investigators, or people working with private investigators, to do jobs for gangs, corporations, and individual people to try and met out some sense of justice on the streets. The game is heavily focused on subculture as well. As your private investigator, you will explore these different factions, these different subcultures, gangs, corporations, and it's very much about people on street level banding together and playing a grey hat private investigator, try and help the little guy. It's about fighting the system, trying to eke out a living in the face of horrible capitalist oppression, and the way that people band together and how subculture gives them a sense of identity and belonging in this horrible dystopian future. The game has tons of information on various gangs, factions, subcultures, movements. Music is a huge part of the setting. The rulebook has a entire section dedicated to in-universe bands. Pop culture is huge as well. I've dedicated a lot of the book to lore, in-universe pop culture, and world building. The system is very flexible. It's a very rules-light system, so it is suitable for all kinds of campaigns. You don't have to play a grey hat private investigator, but that fantasy of being the downtrodden PI trying to help the little guy is very much the core experience that the system is meant to sell. Spiel over. These characters are all contacts of Harper Valentine. Harper Valentine is a private investigator of some small note, and over the course of their past investigations, prior to the campaign start, they met the cyber-evangelist, the curator, and Ren, and these have just become contacts that Harper knows they can rely on for help on investigations.
Ooh.
I'd like to bring to the chat's attention that Dirk keeps sending really terrifying gifts to the chat.
Doing it doggy style, you know?
They are dog gifts, in case people can't see that. I don't think you can see my Discord on the stream.
I found the perfect images to convey the relationship the curator and Bren.
That's so cute.
I feel like that's it.
I think they're perfect. I think that captures them.
I've been looking at a mix of Borzoi and Chuar, and there's a whole website dedicated to it.
Oh my god.
About how they're like kind of small and slightly aggressive. If you mix them together.
Beautiful.
Well, someone talked in the stream chat asking how did the characters meet.
Yes,
so it would be good if you
I
gave
explained
some
that.
background.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I think you checked out for a minute.
Oh, okay.
If
Right.
we're all contacts that Harper knew, I want to decide how they met. Like, how did Harper meet Ren? Like that. How did that come?
Given
together?
that Ren is a hacker, I imagine that. Again, these are completely up to you, but I have some ideas as to how you probably met. I figure Ren was probably doing net running jobs for hire, and Harper needed some net running done for investigation. So they hired Harper is non-binary, they them. They hired Ren, who did some net running for them. But the investigation was something that hit kind of close to home for Ren, so she ended up getting more involved than she originally intended with the investigation. Just kind of stayed on as a go-to hacking contact.
Okay, I like that.
What about the cyber evangelist?
The cyber evangelist, I imagine that there was probably some
spicy.
some controversy surrounding the cyber evangelist. Perhaps somebody,
my God.
some jealous ex-fan framed him for a crime, and the cyber evangelist worked with.
What kind of crime?
That's up to you, Dirk.
Can I suggest something?
Go for it.
So I met the cyber evangelist on like a Cyberpunk Tinder, and then it turns out our interests don't align. It's like, okay, you know what? I happen to know you anyways, and I need your help, and boom.
There is, in fact, an in-universe dating app. It's called Body Heat.
Woohoo! Body heat, and you know what? That's perfect. Let's roll with that. That's spicy.
All
It's controversial, you know.
I thought you were going to say crunchy
I
then.
think that wasn't me. I mean, there are many people pretending to be me.
Oh.
Maybe my-
Okay, how
But
about
somehow
I
your
met-
message got to me.
Yeah. We can do that. Yeah. Like a good coincidence, you know.
I can draw on my stream. I can't draw, unfortunately, so all the smiley face is all you're gonna get.
Are there different animals on this world?
There are. Most species of animal are endangered due to the horrible custodianship of terra firma the human race has had.
So
Animals like dogs, cats, and lizards are cloned as pets, but anything other than those that still live out in the wastes, including more urban animals like pigeons and rats, they're out there, but they're very rare.
Are they all hairless?
No.
How about snake?
Disappointing.
No snakes?
There are snakes, though again they're very rare.
I want pet snakes
Be right back, yellow.
with cyber implant.
All the players are artists. I am not. But Dirk, Mab, Jackie, and Jenny are all amazing visual. I think you're all digital artists. They'll all plug their Instagrams at the end of the stream. I'm just an amateur game maker. Cyberpunk Noir is my art.
This world is awesome.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm a bit of both because I used to do stop motion animation, but yeah, I'm mainly digital now. I've worked out my career path, which is
Thank you,
story
Duffbach.
artist.
So yeah, if anyone has any more questions, get them in now. Once Jenny gets back, we'll resume.
Hey.
Also, if anybody is watching on any Instagram live streams or Jackie's Twitch, feel free to ask questions there as well. I just need somebody to tell me what they are.
My favorite Google search is hairless animals. Ugh. Yeah, you are a great narrator. This is fun because we have a good host. I feel like
Thank you.
without a good host,
I agree.
yeah. Why?
I like to think that I'm decent at DMing by this point. I've been doing it for 15 years.
Dude, you're really good. It's
Thanks.
entertaining. I'm sorry if my entire trajectory in this has been divert the story, do something stupid,
Don't worry,
do
that
something that's not in my skill set.
that is completely normal for a tabletop gaming group.
Yeah, it makes things exciting. And
Yeah.
to be honest, Gwillem spent a lot of time on this. That's why I really want his campaign to work.
Yeah. We will be, the first Kickstarter, unfailed, unfortunately. Refund should be forthcoming in the near future. I have reached out to Kickstarter to try and get a timeline on that. And I'll be relaunching the Kickstarter with a better advertising setup and a revised budget that will hopefully be more achievable in about 6 months to a year. I'll plug this again.
I'll be helping.
Yes, Jenny is helping every step of the way. Jenny is the illustrator for the rulebook. They designed my amazing placeholder cover, which is a drawing of my own Cyberpunk Noir character Globe. And the money that we raise will be going almost exclusively towards paying Jenny for illustrating the entire book.
Yes, and I'm very honored to be illustrating everything, to be honest. Like, I guess, to be honest, if I'm being genuine, I did have initial doubts about me being the illustrator because, as everyone knows and everyone who's familiar with like this sort of role-playing games, they all have like a certain art style to it, and I didn't feel that confident about my art style being like, you know, the canon art style for this because it feels like, you know, Willem put a lot of effort into his world building and such, and my art style, it didn't feel as serious as his dedication to it. So I did ask him a couple of times, like, oh, you know, does he think that I'm actually the right person for this role? But then he convinced me, saying, like, you know, your art style is unique because, you know, it's different compared to, like, you know, the usual art styles used for this world building. So.
Yeah. As Jenny said, there is a aesthetic that tends to go with TTRPG books, and having something different sets mine apart. And I am honored to have Jenny's art on my book. I particularly like that because this is a book that this is a game that deals heavily with subculture and the importance of subculture and community in how people hold up in the face of a horrible corporate dystopia. So I like that.
Like now?
Yeah. So I wanted to support somebody who shares my own subculture. Jenny and I are both hardcore goths, and I also like that Jenny's art style is very androgynous. I've gotten some disparaging comments on my ads, commenting about the effeminate nature of Jenny's drawing of Globe, which I happen to rather like. We are all pro LGBTQ here. And I think Jenny's colorful, bi-colored, androgynous character designs are perfect for the setting.
I think they're awesome.
Very glowy. I like it.
Yeah, I really like the glow.
Yeah, that's
Glow to it.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all are complimenting me too much. I'm about to melt right now.
We're all answering questions, but like, I wish we could chat on screen because it's such a big part of the game.
That's true.
Sorry. There probably is a way for me to share the chat with all of you, but I don't know how to do it. I'm very new to Twitch.
We'll work it out someday.
Anyway, now that we're all back, shall we resume the game?
Let us resume the play.
Yes.
Alright. Back on the gameplay screen? Okay, so the curator is chatting with this neo-triad gentleman. Brick and Ren are playing video poker. Harper just found out who the bookkeeper is, who had business with your suspect. And what's the cyber evangelist doing? Talking to the barkeep.
Yes.
Alright, what do you want to say
While
to the barkeep?
drinking, not alcohol.
Alright.
I would ask. Well, I might get to the point. Do you see this person?
Maybe I
I mean,
did,
the
maybe I
husband,
did.
right?
Maybe I did, maybe I
come
didn't.
on.
What's it to you?
How
What's
about
this voice?
how about
I'm gonna
some
go with a more gravelly voice.
money? I have some money.
Money.
I see.
I'm a rich televangelist.
Well, that does grease the wheels, rather. So
Now
you're
can I roll the
Greasy
tax?
boy.
So you're offering a bribe, cyber evangelist. How much are you offering?
How much? 1,000 bytes enough?
Ooh, 1,000 bytes.
I don't usually count my money.
Alright, let me just make sure that you actually have that much money. I think I gave you 1,500. I think I gave you 1,500 for being a minor celebrity, so you do have 1,000 bytes, but it's 2/3 of your money.
Oh, okay. How about 200?
200? Alright. That's still a respectable
Yes.
bribe. So that will aid your check, and roll a d12 for charm.
Okay, I thought I was rich. That did
Oof.
But the money can
Nice.
add the dice.
The money does hope, and the bartender is gonna tell you, you know, I think I do remember seeing that guy coming here. Had some business. I might know some details if you have another 100 bytes.
Oof.
Well, I can give you then.
All right, another 100 bytes, and he'll let you know. I'm gonna stop doing the voice because it really hurts my throat.
Okay.
But he'll let you know this guy came in. He had business with the Neo Triad. He was buying a forged document of some kind. If you want to find out more, I'm going to need to talk to the bookkeeper. And he will point out the bookkeeper over here. But I warn you, bookkeeper's bookkeeper's not one to blab.
Ooh. Well, thank you for the information.
I might know a way to loosen his lips if you could grease the wheels a little bit further.
Oh my god! Well, I can ask money from my followers anyway.
Yep.
100 more bytes, maybe.
100 more bytes, and he'll let you know that the bookkeeper is a bit of an alcoholic. He loves synth whiskey, and while he's sober, you'll have a lot of trouble getting him to blab about any of his clients. But if you can get him drunk, he's a lot more talkative.
I know drugs. Can I make a super powerful drink with my drugs
You can.
knowledge?
You can, absolutely. Cyber Evangelist, that will be Pharmacology D10.
Oh, Bismillah. Boop.
Alright. It'll cost you 20 bytes for all the liquor you need to make the drink, but with that, you can make a what looks like a normal glass of synth whiskey, but is in fact more.
Now can I ask but
But is in fact stronger than vodka.
okay. Okay. Okay, but then now would you like to donate to this cause?
Nope.
Can I charm him to give me back my money?
You can try. Roll a D10.
Okay.
Is it D10 or D12? I think it's a D12 actually. D12.
Whoop.
You're charming, but you're not charming enough to make somebody give you back the money that you just bribed them with.
Oh.
You
Aw,
scam
at
him.
Please 100 bytes.
Right, not. You're out.
Okay.
I think
You're
the
up.
Cyber Evangelist has lost more money than Ren.
Yeah.
will ever do
Ren hasn't
playing
lost
poker.
any money. You won the first round. Speaking of which, second round.
I'm a gamer.
Roll a d12 for gaming.
Alright, D12.
Good luck.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
All right. Brick actually just barely wins the second hand. He gets very cocky at that point and starts shit talking.
Alright, when that happens, I'm gonna tell him that just, like, he won, so he should buy me a drink.
He hasn't won yet. It's best 2 out of 3, and you've each won 1.
Oh no! Okay, here we go.
Last roll. Gaming?
D12, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no!
Yes.
Oh,
No, you succeed.
Alright. He rolled higher, though. So, Brick wins the third round, too.
Oh,
Alright, yeah, man has to buy me a drink now. Courtesy
Alright.
drink.
He will agree to that, and will buy you a synth whiskey at the bar.
Nice.
damn, Ren. Got the
Meanwhile-
game, you know.
Oh, I'm not trying to pick him up, it's just a, I don't want to be a sore loser, but he's stolen all my money, so...
Yep, you're
I
out
can
100 bites.
let him get it, yeah.
Meanwhile, upstairs, Harper is just getting dressed. Misty is lying still naked on the bed on her stomach, sort of twirling the sheets, and she smiles at you and asks if you really want to get dressed, or if you want to go for round 2.
I really gotta get going,
Oh
you
my
know. I feel
God.
like I'm literally the only one who's not really investigating. I gotta go down and inform the group what I just learned. Maybe I'll come back next time, though.
Get her number.
Alright,
You're pooting and scooting. You gotta get her number at least.
Flirt and
Yeah,
speech.
yes, I'll get the number. Yes,
Roll
I'll
a
get the
D8.
number, of course. What?
roll a d8.
Okay. High roll, please.
Alright, she's going to
dear.
tease you and say, why don't you give me your number and I'll call you.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Yeah, sure.
Alright, you give Misty your number, you both get dressed and head downstairs.
Woo. Alright, time to roll up to Ren, since they're the closest to me.
They're also sitting right next to the man who's hunting you.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I'll come to the curator, I guess, the second closest.
Alright.
Boop.
Curator
Okay.
is chatting with this Neo-Triad solo. What have you been chatting about?
I think we've been chatting about
His code.
maybe the creator asked him if he has any interesting stories to share.
Loads.
Ooh.
He will introduce himself as Ba Ling. He is
Okay.
he is the son of the owner of this club.
my
And
God.
the local local Neo Triad boss, and he's his father's top enforcer. He's only been in New Mason City for about a month. Before that, he was a enforcer for his uncle in
Pretty hot.
Changxi.
Okay.
Pretty hot.
The curator looks very kind of impressed and kind of slightly enchanted because he likes listening to people talk about their stories, and he finds them very captivating. And it's
Yeah,
so
me
sweet.
too. Yeah, me too. Is he single?
Would you like to ask him?
Yes.
Roll a d8 for charm.
Curator.
It's an innocent question. Is it D12?
Roll a d8.
Okay.
Your charm is d8.
Hey, not bad.
He is flattered, but he is actually happily married.
Aw.
His
What a shame.
his
What's marriage anyway?
yeah, his wife is unfortunately still back in Changxi. They haven't been he hasn't been able to smuggle her to join him in New Mason City yet, but he is very devoted to her.
That's good news for me and the curator, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna see things the bright side, you know?
Aw, did the curator want to hit on him?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, it's alright. Technically, the
Naughty
wife is not here. It's
daddy.
alright.
I think the curator's going to be kind of like happy for him. He's happy that he's got someone, and he's happy that well, not happy, but he's like sympathetic to his struggles, and he kind of keeps him chatting a little bit about like what home life is back there and stuff.
Yeah. He's very proud of his culture, and will chat for as long as you want to chat about the culture of Xinguan.
Right,
Cool.
well, I want to interrupt the conversation a bit to tell the curator what I found out when I was doing the do with the do. So, yes. Gotta spill the tea, you know?
Gotta spill that tea.
Okay. Can I
I think
join
the
you?
curator should probably excuse himself.
Yes,
Alright.
please.
Ba Ling is sharp-eared and will overhear, even if you whisper, and say, "What's this business you have with my bookkeeper?"
Oh
Um,
no.
who's the tactful one here?
Cybervangelist is the face.
Oh
Go
god.
for it!
Well, hello. I saw that you are a Xinguang, just like me.
He will greet you in Star Tongue, and he bows politely.
Namaste.
Oh,
So we got the same culture background, and can I use my Sing horoscope to impress him?
You can. You mentioned that you are a horoscoper. He is delighted. He tells you his birth date, and if you give me just a moment, I will look up what his star sign is. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about what would fit in best. All right. His star sign is the Logician, which is a very auspicious star sign, which many leaders in Xingwan were born under. It also tells you a little bit about his psychology. He is phased logos under the Crane Day Psychological Profiling Index, which tells you that he is a man of principle. He does not compromise his ethics for anything, and his actions are governed primarily by logic. So if you want this guy to give up information, you're going to want to appeal to his sense of reason and offer him something in return.
So what I should ask him?
Depends what you want from him.
Team, help me out here.
yeah, who's the best person for this? Like, logic and reason.
I don't think any of you are particularly logical.
Not
Ask
the
the angry
not the
short
curator.
Yeah.
Maybe me? Because, I'm a private investigator.
Yeah,
I
you're a
am
detective.
smart.
You're a detective.
I think Harper's got most of her head on the shoulders, to be honest.
Yeah. I've got a head somewhere else, but you know.
Oh god.
Jenny, would you like to roll a d8 for a suggestion?
Yes. Okay, wish me luck, everyone.
Three's not going to do it. You're on your own.
Oh. Oh.
4 or higher, I would have given you a hint, but sorry.
I don't know what to ask you. I mean, I have the drugs for the bookkeeper.
So you're chatting with the club owner's son and top enforcer, and the bookkeeper has information that you need on what his dealings with Dano were.
Could we just ask him outright if he knows about Dano?
Molly?
The
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah. Okay. Do you know about that?
I do. I recognize the man you're talking about.
Guy?
He came in here. He came in here a couple days ago. He had business with the Neo Triad. Spoke to my bookkeeper, but I'm afraid his business is confidential Neo Triad business.
Well, can the curator very gently explain that stuff has happened and it's become more of like, life and death?
Roll charm. That's a D12.
Okie dokie.
Good luck.
Please.
It's not too bad.
The Neo Triad are no strangers to crime. I assure you that one murder is of little concern to us. However, it's if you're close to cracking the case, it doesn't benefit us to be involved. So I have a deal for you.
Oh, deal.
I will instruct the bookkeeper to tell you everything he knows on 2 conditions.
Go on.
Okay.
1, you make sure that the Neo Triad's name stays out of this investigation. Make sure that we are not involved.
Seems fair.
And 2, since you appear to be capable private investigators, I would like your help getting my wife into the city.
Okay.
Do we have a deal?
I think the curator just straight up agrees to that because why not?
Perfect.
Should we agree? I think so. Oh, I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Ba Ling will come over. Will bring you all over to the bookkeeper, and matter-of-factly tells the guard to stand down. That the 4 of you are here on business. Actually, Ren's still drinking with Brick.
Yeah, we're just talking about his stories.
Yeah.
Drinking quite a lot. He's buying me more drinks. Not in a flirty way, in a I don't want my friend to be killed way. I'm doing the work, guys. Don't worry.
You're being a distraction.
Yeah, exactly. That's underrated work.
Yeah.
All right. Ba Ling will instruct the bookkeeper to tell you everything he knows, and the bookkeeper will immediately concede and tells you that Dano D'Angelo came in here. He had emailed ahead wanting a counterfeit access card to Mega Building 99, which is the building in which Dano D'Angelo works. So he already has an access card for it.
Oh.
He paid on delivery in cash, and while he was there, he also bought blueprints of the building.
Well, that's
That could be
suspicious.
over.
So Dano D'Angelo, who already knew that building like the back of his hands, and had an access card to all levels of the building, bought a blueprint and an access card off the Neo Triad.
So who
Could
is he
that
giving it
be?
to?
Meanwhile, Brick is going to turn away from Ren, say, "Excuse me a moment, I have some business to attend to." He's going to order another drink from the bartender, pour something into it, and tell the barkeep to take that drink to the end by in the trench coat.
Oh.
And the bartender starts walking towards Harper.
I'm gonna run over and say, "Hey everyone, let's go play pool," and kind of take us into that room, just away.
Distraction.
Please.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the curator's immediately distracted by that anyway. He was like, oh, cool, pool, let's play.
Okay, let's pretend to play pool and continue discussing what we're discussing.
Alright, while you're
Let's
playing
get
pool, the bartender brings Harper a complimentary drink.
I'm gonna pretend to be really drunk and then... Well, I am really drunk, so I don't need to pretend. But I am aware that there's gonna be poison, so I'm gonna like... Oh no! I slapped the drink out your... Whoa!
Oh,
Oh, whoops. Oh well.
See,
Oh no, there goes my free drink.
Bartender
Well.
shrugs, goes back to the bar. Comes back with another one.
Oh no.
Can I
that must be
take it?
for me.
Oh no! Don't kill yourself, I hope not.
I have the anti-poison.
Yep, the cyber
okay.
evangelist has a throat filter.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
And,
He's the real throat goat.
And downs the drink.
Bop, bop, bop.
Oh,
Alright.
Is this alcohol?
It is. Synth whiskey.
Okay, we should probably go, but
yeah.
I don't know. Is there anything else we need to find out here?
We should go back to who? To
Go check
jail?
on. Mr. White's progress with the cipher.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. I don't want to, accidentally get killed.
All right. Brick, as you try and leave the back room, Brick is blocking your path and drops something at your feet.
Oh.
You look down
Right.
and it's a grenade.
Oh.
What do?
I'm gonna jump in the corner and avoid. No, I'm gonna jump under the pool table and kind of avoid the blast radius.
Yeah, I
I-
think, Go on.
Am I fast enough for my self-defense to throw the grenades away?
Let's see how fast you are. Your fast keyword is actually very low, so you were nowhere near fast enough.
Oh,
Can I actually pull the pool table down to act as like a shield defense?
It's bolted to the ground, I'm afraid.
I've got Jumpstart Nervous System Supercharger.
You do. So you can grab the grenade and throw it away.
Okay, the curator tries to grab the grenade and throw it.
Throw it back at him.
Yeah. No, because he's too close.
He's standing
to bounce
right
off
in
him.
front of you. If you want to get out of the blasting, you want to throw it just as far away as possible.
Throw it to this corner. Because he's very aware. I can't do the mouse thing.
Window? Can you just throw it out the window?
Yeah, is there a window?
There is a window right next to you.
Okay, I chuck the grenade out the window.
Okay,
Alright.
whoever's out there feels bad for them.
Yeah.
All right. The curator's just jumpstart implant glows underneath his skin as he bolts towards the grenade, scoops it up. Brick starts to run to try and pistol whip you, but you're way faster than him. You're out of his reach before he reacts and lob the grenade through the window, smashing it to pieces. The grenade explodes outside in a cloud of green gas.
Did I do a cool?
You
I'm
did.
just under the desk at this
you
point.
did cool.
Cool.
I'm just hiding.
Brick is going to swear loudly and draw his assault rifle.
Oh no.
And
I mean, I have time for self-defense.
My child him. Do a my child.
Cyber Evangelist wants to rush him and try and disarm him. Alright. Brick is going to try
And
to...
then maybe
Brick is going to try to just blanket the pool area with fire. What's everyone doing? Cyber Evangelist is running up to him trying to disarm him.
I'm gonna throw a ball at his head.
Alright. Harper Curator?
Harper can shoot. I mean,
Yeah. I'm gonna use.
Harper the assassin, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hand
Throw
cannon.
balls at him.
Alright. Brick is significantly faster than you, Harper, so he's gonna get his gun ready first, unless the Cybervangelist can disarm him. Dirk,
Please, Dirk, help.
Dirk,
Let's ask.
please roll a d10.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
5.
Well,
Not too bad.
At this point, I'm still lobbing balls at him, and I've got a pull cue at the ready
Alright.
to poke him with.
I guess that's a ballsy move.
The Cybervangelist closes the distance quickly, slaps the gun aside, and jabs Brick in the guts. He barely flinches from the punch, but as his finger tightens on the trigger, he empties a burst of fire just harmlessly into the ground. Where did the
Nice.
Cybervangelist piece go?
Where did he go?
Did you move your piece, Dirk? Your piece just disappeared.
Dirk, you just vanished.
oh my god. I'm a ninja.
Somebody probably deleted
Rest
it. by
in
accident.
pieces.
Someone probably deleted it by accident, so no big deal.
Oh,
Here he is.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Alright. So Brick still has a hold of its gun, but you did manage to deflect that volley. Harper, roll. Actually, first Ren, roll a d6.
Hey.
Ren beans him in the head with an ashtray, which is going to throw him off balance, while Harper pops up from behind the pool table and roll a d10.
alright.
I hope we all succeed. Okay, guys.
Nice,
Okay.
Let's see. It's gonna be a
Blast
pretty
him in
good
the
hit.
head.
No, it's too graphic.
Yes! If we can get horny, we can get all gory here too.
We'll get kicked out of the bar.
That is good.
That person threw a grenade, you know?
We'll get kicked out of the bar, though.
That is going to be a headshot, but he's wearing a Mark II Kendo helmet, so
He's gonna be fine.
so the bullet barely draws blood.
Oh, that just made him angry.
But he does stumble backwards from the impact, and at the sound of gunfire in his club, Ba Ling is going to leap into
And
action.
grenade.
Yeah.
Ba Ling gets up off the couch, brushes him, runs over to Brick, slides right through his legs, knocking him on his ass. Jumps on top of him, and moving faster than the eye can see, stabs him about 100 times in the chest with his monowire knife.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You're welcome, everyone. Didn't kill him, technically. It's not me, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
As
curator
Mrs.
looks at Barling very wistfully.
Ba Ling stands up, pulls the handkerchief out of his breast pocket, wipes the blood off his monowire knife, brushes off his suit, which is now covered in blood, turns to you, bows and apologizes for the inconvenience, turns to the dance floor, bows, apologizes, turns to the main bar, bows, apologizes, calls to one of the Neo-Triad thugs to clean up the body, and goes upstairs to change.
Nice. Happy ending.
The curator gives
do we
Ren
get-
a look that's like a yearning look, and he quietly says, he had a handkerchief.
I'm gonna give the curator a hug and then pocket one of the pool balls into my duster.
Cool. You know how
Oh,
to
hell
roll.
yeah, a souvenir. We roll for a hug. I feel like we should roll for the hug.
Roll for the hug.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kind of hug is it?
It's okay, Daddy.
Dirk,
That
I'm
rose
gonna need
means
to take your
awkward hug.
kneecaps.
Alright, so you know what So you know now what business your suspect had with the bookkeeper, and you receive an email from Mr. White saying that he has the deciphered case notes for you.
Ooh.
Alright, time to roll out of here.
Alright.
Let's roll.
As you leave the bar, you see Misty shaking on the couch, clearly shaken from the sudden display of violence.
Big distress to you.
Oh.
No one gonna do anything about that?
Yeah, that's Misty, I guess. Wait. I need to finish. Don't move yet. Don't move.
I love that instead of doing anything to comfort her, you're drawing a where face with boobs.
Me. I'm doing it. I don't know who's doing the boobs though. Who's comforting the woman? Because I'm here comforting the curator. It's not up to me.
Yeah. Ren's busy. Ren's busy being my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the person that was involved with Misty should go and comfort the Misty.
Not me. I don't think it's me. I'm kidding. I'm gonna comfort the Misty. Alright, I'm gonna go to her and say, oh, don't worry, everything's settled down now. I'm sorry that you feel scared.
Alright, you cuddle her for a few minutes and she feels better.
Yes.
Aww.
And you meet up with Mr. White, who hands over the deciphered case notes.
Yay!
Yay.
So, now it's time for the big reveal. Finally, everything
The
comes
big
together.
reveal.
So,
Dun.
Gib was tailing Robert D'Angelo as he gathered information on his various affairs with Mr. Black and others. He tailed D'Angelo to Monk's Bar the night that he had. He met with the bookkeeper. Robert, upon seeing his husband in there, immediately turned tail, but curious as to what his client was doing in a Neo-Triad bar, Gib decided to watch D'Angelo for a while. He was behaving suspiciously. He interrogated the bookkeeper, brought him out back and beat the shit out of him to get him to give up the information on what he sold D'Angelo. Access to a building he already had access to. Suspicious. So while he watched Robert, Gib also started watching D'Angelo, and as he followed D'Angelo's movements, he realized that he was following two different people. There are two Dano D'Angelos in the Enclave. The one who works at Mega Building 99, and another one who lives in a rundown, abandoned apartments in the roughest part of town. As he dug and surveilled this other Dano, he came to a startling conclusion. This second Dano D'Angelo does not have diabetes. In fact, Transmetalloid Biotech has been harvesting his T-cells for human cloning.
Oh. I said at the beginning,
Who's
what if
the
he has a
clone?
clone?
And this second D'Angelo is a vengeful clone who escaped the research
I
facility.
said clone! I got it right.
Why is it painful?
Sorry, was that Dirk?
I mean, why is he evil?
Well, because he was experimented on by an evil corporation. And bred
Is
to
he
bred to be a mindless soldier.
That's fair.
He doesn't have a husband.
Nope.
And love.
Nope. And he appears to
You
be
can offer him that.
and he appears to be violently jealous of the real D'Angelo and is trying to ruin his life by framing him for murder. And since the clone is genetically identical, he could have used D'Angelo's gun with the biometric safety.
That's cool.
Um,
That's cool.
Red's just impressed.
Yep.
Yeah, I have nothing to say.
Gib was going to turn all this information over to the independent press via his interview with the curator, but first he was going to tell D'Angelo himself and arrange for him to come see. Arranged for D'Angelo to come see him at his apartment. But unfortunately, the clone intercepted that message and came instead and murdered him.
Oh.
The notes contain all Gibbs' notes on the case, his information exposing the cloning conspiracy, as well as the address where the clone is hiding out. So now you have a decision to make. Do you, via the curator's online magazine, leak the information to the public and expose the conspiracy? Go confront the clone yourselves and try to turn him over as the actual murderer, or do nothing and just consider the case closed and move on.
I don't think we should turn the clone over.
You could also have, including the address to Transmetalloid and have them make the arrest, but of course they'll cover up the conspiracy.
I feel like we should discuss what we should do, because I feel like each character have like different views on this.
I know what the curator's view is. I don't think we should turn the clone over, and I feel like we should release the information to the public, but make sure the clone stays safe.
That's true. I mean, the clone did what he felt like he had to do.
Yeah, like, his actions are a direct result of the injustice he's faced.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be an issue if the big corporation hadn't been, like, experimenting on him. That was an intelligent point till the end.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like Ren kind of agrees, but he's also, like, done a bad thing. I don't know. I feel like maybe something should be done, but I don't know what. I don't know. I'll let you guys call this one. I feel like Ren would be satisfied with just even having, like, found who did it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can guarantee that. Yes, go on.
Okay. I feel like Harper would want everything to be in public. Like, if, you know, for example, we hand it off to the organization, they're gonna try to cover up the conspiracy, and me being like a private, you know, investigator, I would feel quite strongly about, you know, having justice and such. But maybe in the process of making things public, we don't have to, I guess, leak out about the clone, or maybe not make it be able, like, oh, the public can find out about them and then hunt them down.
Yeah, can we release like some of the information?
You can leak the information about the conspiracy without leaking the clone's hideout.
Yeah.
I think especially with the creators, like the way that he does release his information, I think he'd be very kind of subtle about it and focus more on like the issue rather than person, so it wouldn't seem out of place that he wasn't mentioning you know, any details about the clone. It would still get all the information out and get people riled up about it.
Alright.
Yeah,
Is
we'll go for
everyone on
that.
board with leaking?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Alright. The curator leaks the information about the conspiracy to the public. There is a massive public outcry. Protests outside Transmetalloid facilities. Transmetalloid does everything they can to hush it up, fighting back protesters, mass arrests. but the disruption to their operations is clear, and any cloning experiments will be stymied, at least for the immediate future.
Well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
Your contract for the murder investigation is terminated. You did not deliver the murderer unless you want to just let D'Angelo take the heat.
Ooh.
No, I'd take issue with that.
All right.
Yes.
So you don't learn about what happens to D'Angelo. You never hear from him again, but you do. But you do at least prove to the corporation that he wasn't the murderer. That means you have to tell. That means you have to let slip that you found out about the cloning conspiracy, which means the Transmetalloid has a good idea of who leaked their information. They can't prove it. So the curator is safe for now, but you've made some very powerful enemies.
Yes.
Lanky boy got trouble.
But that's another case successfully solved. You saved an innocent man from being disappeared for a murder he didn't commit. You unveiled a massive conspiracy. You screwed over the mega corporation that rules your lives, and you made some powerful enemies.
And we made friends along the way.
And you made friends along the way.
Oh,
And Harper got laid.
Right.
I'd like to ask a question.
Sure.
Ren has never had friends. Lonely game head. Does the curator possibly have a room to spare?
Oh, yes. I think
I feel like they should be roommates.
I think that should be a thing. I think there's definitely space.
So
If you move some of the books.
So there's going to be 3 of you in the curator's tiny apartments. The curator, Ren, and Millie.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Millie's not real.
Millie doesn't take up space, but she's still there.
Millie doesn't mind.
Yeah.
We're all friends here.
She's happy.
Okay.
She's happy for the extra company.
Yeah, now I don't have to live in a cafe.
Yay!
I can
So
Happy ending for you guys.
So that is the
Thanks,
that
Dave.
is the end of the case of the Tricky Trigger. Thank you all very much for playing, and I hope you enjoyed it.
That was
Thank
so
you
great.
so much. That was so cool.
Yes.
Before
Yeah,
we
really
before we wrap
enjoyed
up the
so
stream,
much.
would everybody like to plug their art accounts?
Yes, please.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Jenny, would you like to go first?
Yes, so thank you everyone who was watching this live stream from the start to the end, and thank you for sticking by and, witnessing this ending. I hope you enjoyed very much, watching us play, and I know a couple of you guys have been telling us that this group dynamic has been very interesting and funny. So I'm really happy that you all enjoyed it, and you can find my art on Instagram. I go by my Instagram handle, Janik Art, and I'll put it in the chat as well.
I'm putting everybody's handles on in my chat as well.
Thank you.
Okay. That's great. Yes, thank you. And now I shall move it to the next artist who want to plug their account.
Mab, why don't you go next?
Yeah, sure. I'm Mab. I'm a disabled artist. I'm a traditional artist, and I post under the user neon_arboretum on Instagram and neon arboretum art on TikTok. I draw cute stuff. I might attempt to draw some of the characters from this. I'm very bad at drawing people, but I might give it a go. And
Your
that's...
drawing of the curator is amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. I definitely want to try and draw everyone because that was fun and I really enjoyed it. And thank you to Gwilyn for DMing and being awesome and inviting
Yes.
me as well because I don't have friends.
You have us now.
Yeah, we're
I
glad to be your
do.
friends. Alright, Dirk,
do.
you want to go
Don't
next?
worry.
Sadly.
Dirk, I swear I'll steal all of your molars.
Dirk, you want to go next?
Well, okay. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you to the Cybermaster for this awesome experience and awesome world. Also to the teammates, I'm really thankful to you all. And yeah, it was so fun. I do digital art. I do stylized portrait, but mostly drag queens or drag performance. I go
Yes.
by Dirk does art, just same as in the screen. Dirk does art.
All right. And Jackie.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for having me. Been super fun. Like I've never played D&D before, so I got to make some foolish decisions. Kind of, kind of here for it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm an illustrator turned animator, kind of. That's what my future career looks like anyway. I'm a story artist, and I'm currently making a short film.
Oh,
Um, I
Oh.
do a bit of traditional and mainly digital because digital's easy and I can rub stuff out. Um, so yeah, my
Fair.
handle is Tiffy Jacks, but my second one, which is my main art account, the other one's like my personal life and art. But my illustration one is Tiffy Jacks underscore illustration. I also have a TikTok under the same thing. Basically all my handles are the same. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. This was great.
Pleasure to have you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been Cyberpunk Noir. If you'd like to stay up to date on the game and my attempts to publish it, please join the Cyberpunk Noir Facebook group, where I'll be posting any future one-shots and regular teasers from the book, as well as any art that's done for the game. And I'll be relaunching the Kickstarter to get the book published in 6 months to a year. Thank you all for tuning in, and goodbye. Bye.
Thank you.
bye everyone.
Bye.
Night, night.